they have friends all over the world, or so they say, and they're on their screen all day. So for them, they don't feel comfortable around people. Yeah, so I could see.
That's why I drag my daughter to nature once a weekend.
It's a good idea.
It's the only idea, and of course, no, 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 and then like I don't want to leave.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
So there's a
But
little protest, and then she ends up loving it.
oh yeah, yeah, every time.
How old is
Maybe
she?
almost 10.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's better than going to the lake and breaking the ice with your boots? You know, like
Yeah.
or throwing
And I think
rocks or whatever it is. Or draw. We do some art drawing
and
outdoors.
I think another thing, like we were talking about how what could we do if we live in the city? I think one thing that would be cool would be to take a course. What if you went out and took a course like in nature, like let's say she could go riding horses. How about learning how to what do you call it? How to pull a bow, like bow and arrow,
Hmm.
right? How to do something like that. Anything that'll build her confidence in nature with animals.
That's really good. Um, a lot of us downtown parents are. It's difficult, especially if you don't have a car, because if you live downtown, you really don't need a car. You really don't. You can walk or ride the bike. Even today, I rode the bike today. It's no big deal. You know, maybe like 1 or 2 degrees. Perfect, perfect riding. I had a great ride. But we do rent a car and we go to my friend's place who has a farm.
Oh, nice.
So it's an hour and a half. So we can go to the farm. So we'll try hit the farm, every few months and really make an effort to go to nature.
Yeah. And then maybe, if it's easier, you can join up with somebody else who wants to do the same thing, who wants to take the same class or whatever. And then that way you can figure out the transportation better, perhaps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's really good. Um, Maybe some before we close, some advice from Renee to the young men and women of the cities, of the urban centers.
Some advice.
Life wisdom. How can
Life.
they stay centered, stay in themselves, make a friend in the city, be in a community? It's you can see a lot of people actually don't have a single friend.
I'm a big fan of meditation. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, yeah, I should do that one day. And then they don't do it. Um, Big fan of meditation. I think that is a super grounding tool.